Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking play. Hopefully, you click that like button as well. That's the only price of admission for this live stream. And if you're feeling extra generous, consider hitting the like button. Consider sharing the video by hitting the share button below, copying the link, and sharing it on Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and X. And make sure you tag me so I can show you some love for simply showing us some love and forwarding this broadcast to all of your friends, relatives, and social media counterparts that you have met over the years. Thank you so much for pulling up. There's a lot that has been going on. As you saw in the thumbnail, Trump has made some wow, this dude has been moved. He's been working. He has been working. Already he has secured hundreds of billions of dollars for the country, and he hasn't even taken office yet. He has been working, man. This is called the art of the deal. All right. We're going to cover all of that. We're also going to cover AOC making new claims about the Jan Sixers, her fear while she was inside of the Capitol, allegedly, when the J6ers was coming in there. The thing that was on her mind more than anything, you're about to hear that shortly. There's new news from Canada as well. And we're also going to talk about Jean Carroll for a moment as well. But unfortunately, we're going to start off our broadcast today with some very sad news coming from Wisconsin. There was another catastrophe at Abundant Life Christian School. Another coward decided to do something, and then after they did that demonic act, they decided to take themselves out as well. I just wish, as I always say, that they would have skipped all of the other stuff that they did before this, taking themselves out, and they would have just skipped to that last part. That's just how I feel about it. You don't have to include other people in your messed up state, in your failure to address your mental health over the years. So that's where we are right now. We're going to start out with that story. Please hit the like button for me. That will help to push this video. And thank you so much for pulling up, guys.
So we did just get an update from our command post. 5 deceased at this time, 5 injured. So total of 10. So total of 10.
Again, this is a ever evolving situation. Just hearing that, what does that make you think? How does that make you feel? That we have to do a better job in our community on a Monday, right? So close to Christmas that we're updating victims. And so there's a lot of work that has to be done, and we're committed to doing that work. We just ask for your patience. I think the most important part is the reunification, again, that we spoke about, making sure that those persons who are in the schools, whether they're staff, students, or what have you, are reunified, and we have done that. Again, I want to say thank you to all our partners. Again, our friends are here from the ATF. They're going to help us. I heard the question about the gun. I don't know yet, which is why we have a great partnership with the ATF that will help us determine the origin of this gun and where it happened.
Fired their weapons.
That is correct.
Let's follow that one question.
I don't know if it's a male or female, but the police department did not fire their weapons. Thank you.
Yeah. So as you just heard, they don't know what kind of gun was used yet, allegedly. I mean, they got all of that information. They just don't want to share with us yet. And I get it. They're still doing their investigation. They're very sad. They're very upset. I get it. There's nothing to laugh about. People all over the internet are talking about, it's the guns, it's the guns, it's the guns. Let me tell y'all something, and I mean no disrespect when I say this. Guns do not kill people, okay? The same as pencils don't get math exams wrong. Spoons and forks don't make people fat. Cars don't drive themselves, okay? This is something that we need to address. We need to be better citizens. We need to be better parents. We need to be better neighbors. We need to work together instead of against each other as we have been. There's been crazy political tension over the last few years. And everybody's going to ignore what make their side look bad. And that's not how you handle, that's not how you solve issues. All right. So I'm not here to blame Democrats. I'm not here to blame Republicans. I'm not here to blame the NRA. You know what I mean? Because that's what's going to happen. That's what's already happening all over the internet right now. People are like, it's these effing guns. No, it's not. It's not these effing guns. It really isn't. There's going to be bad actors everywhere. And that's unfortunately what we're dealing with right now. This is a sad, horrible event that just happened again, and it continues to happen over and over and over again. No matter our concern, no matter how much we get on our soapbox and start yelling our point of views, it's not slowing it down. It's not stopping how evil this world is becoming. If anything, I think we need to see. I will say this. There's one side of the coin, there's one side of the table that continues to push us further and further away from Christ. It continues to push us further and further away from having a relationship with God. And that right there, to me, is part of the problem. It's a big part of the problem. And we need to get back on track, period. My love and condolences go out to the families who were impacted, to everyone who were hurt, who lost their lives. My love, my heart goes out to them. And I honestly don't know what else to say about that, man. This is so, so, so unfortunate. And we need more heart. We need more heart, because there are some people who get off on these type of stories. There's probably some people excited right now that, yes, Trump has to deal with this, or yes, this happened on Biden's watch. Like, it's so many different ways to look at it, and there's no reason that I can think of for anybody to celebrate this situation right here. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad, bro. It is sad. Okay, let's get into the announcements that Trump has been making, man. All right, so this is the first one right here. Trump has he's already received a boatload of information about the drones and whatnot, and I haven't heard anything from Biden about it. I haven't heard anything from Kamala. Where the hell is Kamala? She wanted the job of president, but she is gone MIA. Where is Kamala? She hasn't said anything. She's not doing anything. What is she up to? She don't deserve a vacation, if you ask me, because she couldn't even answer any questions about her VP, her 3.5 years as VP, doing any work or doing what she was charged to do. But she's on vacation. She's taking the time off because she didn't burnt up all of her energy running for presidency. She done burnt all of her energy spending up $8 billion. Is that what happened? So at the end of the day, I'm not giving her a pass either. We need some leadership off of these things. But I want y'all to listen to what Trump says when he is asked about the drones. This is how a leader is supposed to answer these questions. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Please hit the like button. That will help out a lot.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big disconnect.
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should, because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster. Want to know the truth? They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
Have you received an intelligence briefing on the drones?
I don't want to comment on that.
Have you been?
Do you have any reason to think they're?
He said the exact same thing that I said yesterday in yesterday's live stream. The government knows exactly what's going on. They just don't want to let us in on it. They know where these drones are coming from. They know who owned them. They know what's in them. They know what they're made of. This is their job to know. They just don't want to let us in on it. And just like Trump said, he like, look, I don't know why they're trying to keep us at suspense. But then he said, when he was asked a question about, have you received any intelligence on this? He said, I don't want to comment on it. It's not his place. It's not his place. Like he will soon, after his inauguration, he will be that guy. He's not yet. It's still on Joe. We're still on Joe Biden's watch. We're still on Kamala's watch. It's up to them to do something about it. The federal government that they are running right now, it's up to them to do something about it. And they aren't. They're not doing a damn thing about it. Okay, now let's talk about this new deal that he just now made. This dude was just now promised $100 billion. And I want y'all to see what Trump did. Trump didn't get all super excited. Yes, thank you for giving me $100 billion. This businessman from Japan, is Japanese businessman, who gave him $50 billion in 2016 when he won the presidency. Yet they say that Trump is bad for relations around the world, for international relationships. He's not. This dude is getting business deals done already. But when he is offered $100 billion, I want y'all to hear what he does. He doubles it up right there in his face, right there. Watch this right here. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this.
To go, and we were discussing, and President Trump said, Masa, double that is not enough. Maybe, go for more, right?
That's all right. I'm going to ask him right now. Would you make it $200 billion and say he can actually, believe it or not, he can actually afford to do that? Would you do that?
Well, my promise is 100, but he's now asking to do more. I think with your leadership, my partnership with you, with your support, I will try to make it happen.
That's good.
All right,
200. He'll make it happen. 200 million investment.
Bruh. Okay. Massa offered, he said, I'm going to give you $100 billion, which is double from 2016 when you first won. And then Trump said, I want you to double that and give me 200. He didn't say no. He did not say no. He said, I will try to make it happen. Do you know what that means? He's negotiating the $100 billion that was already promised. That means they can fall somewhere in the middle and potentially end up with 150, 175, possibly even the whole 200. Think about that. Biden ain't doing that. If anything, the tables will be flipped. The tables will be completely turned. This will be another leader of another country asking Biden for $50 billion, $100 billion. This will be Zelensky talking to Biden saying, I think you can do better. And Biden will be like, you know what? Maybe you're right. I'm going to go ahead and give you more money. This is how Biden gives in. Biden just hands over money to everybody. Here, you take it, you take it, you take it, you take it. Because that's what he do. He don't really make business deals like this. This $100 billion was already promised. Trump said, man, watch this. In front of everybody, I want $200 billion. I already looked at your books, and I think you can afford it. So what you going to do? And he started laughing. I'll see what I can do. I know he's just being polite. I know he liked Trump, and he's looking at him like, man, this is a great business guy. He's strong. I believe in him. Already know some great things are going to come from this partnership that we have. I'm not going to tell them no outright. 100 billion is already a lot. I got to go back to my partners and talk to them. They probably be like, man, are you crazy? And I'm be like, well, we can give them like 10, 20 billion more, maybe. It's already working. If this is happening in Japan, and this is just one billionaire in Japan, this could happen many other times in many other countries. He's already making things, he's already making it shake. Please tell me, and I'm a novice when it comes to politics. Here's your opportunity to really school me. Just teach me something. All right, just go ahead and teach me. I'm here to learn, man. What business deals have Joe Biden been making that's equal or better than this right here? I'm listening. I'm reading the comments. I'm paying attention. If you write it, I'm going to put it up here. I'm looking, and if you guys tell me, listen, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna put it on here. What business deals or partnerships did Biden make where we got 100 billion or more for our country? Because this is going to create a whole poop ton of jobs. They said 100,000 jobs. I'm thinking it's going to create a lot more. They keep saying that Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy are going to be the ones that destroy a whole bunch of jobs. But what I'm hearing right now is 100,000 plus jobs have already been promised almost. Hold on. Let me see. Biden is weak and Trump is strong. The world knows that. Okay. Burisma. Okay. I don't know what Burisma is. I heard that name many times. Let me see. Biden has put the screws in this country. Listen, please teach it. If Biden has done this, I will give him a shout out right now. I will show him his love. I'm not biased, because it's all for the country. I'm not trying to be a Biden fan or stan or anything. I'm just saying that if he actually worked out a deal for $100 billion or more, please let me know, and I will shout him out right now. Let me see. Biden is good at getting dirty money. Trump does it the right way. Okay. All right. So I guess, let me see. Verizza, Ukrainian energy company. Vanisma. Is that Verisma? Ukrainian energy company? Burisma. Burisma is where Hunter Biden worked. Okay. Burisma. Okay, here we go. Biden took us from 11 million to 2 million and then added 18 million job seekers. Is this how girl math works? I don't know, bruh. But I just want to listen, I want to be fair. I promise you, that's all I want. But if y'all find out anything by doing your Googles or something, please let me know. Because this brother is working already. He's getting us money. He's getting bread. Okay, now here's a promise that Trump said. He said on day one, he will implement a rapid series of bold reforms to restore our nation to full prosperity. I want y'all to check this out. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button. That helps out the channel immensely.
Starting on day one, we'll implement a rapid series of bold reforms to restore our nation to full prosperity. We're going to go full prosperity and to build the greatest economy the world has ever seen, just as we had just a short time ago. We had it in my term. We had the greatest economy that the world had seen. We were blowing away everybody. Our country was doubling up on China, doubling up on everybody, and everybody knows it. And then we had to slow it down with COVID, unfortunately, at the end. But even then, I gave it back with a substantial increase of the stock market, bigger than it was pre-COVID. So it was pretty amazing. Already preparations are underway to slash massive numbers of job-killing regulations, eliminating 10 old regulations for every new one. You put a new regulation on, you have to get rid of 10, and we'll be able to do it. And that was about the percentage we had. We cut more regulations than any president has ever cut by far, actually, by approximately 5 times. Some of those regulations, unfortunately, were put back on, but We'll catch up very quickly. We'll catch up with it.
Hold on, you guys. I'm receiving a call from a doctor right now. I know y'all know that I've been dealing with some things very quick, but hold on one second, please.
Of that nodule.
So you said June or July, I have to come back for another one?
Yeah, you just need to send me a message. I put my own reminder. I want you also to put your own reminder so that we don't forget to repeat the test on time.
Okay.
Yeah. So all you have to do is just send me a reminder to order CT scan, and I'll order it all. If you see me, that's also good. I put my reminder for June, mid-June, but sometimes, reminders can be lost because of that technical issue. So we want to make it together to share it so that we'll find it. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for calling me back. I appreciate it, and I will definitely make the note.
Yeah, just make a note. I make my note. You make a note, and then we'll do it. It's not a big deal, but we should not forget it. We should not forget the recommended tests.
Oh, I won't forget. Trust me.
Yeah, I'll send you a message on the CT scan report.
All right. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
That will help you to remind. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
All right. You too. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That was just my doctor. Let me know that I got to schedule an appointment for 6 months from now so I can get another CT scan to make sure that the nodule that was 7 millimeters is not getting bigger, or that is gotten smaller, or that we don't see it anymore, and those type of things. So that's where we are right now. And this is just new. This is new information for me. I honestly don't know how to feel about it, but yeah, it is what it is. That's called life. To God be the glory, man. I thank God for just for giving me another day to get it right. And God is absolutely amazing. All right. So as we just now listened to, guys, this is thank you so much for the prayers, by the way, guys. Y'all are absolutely amazing. All right. So I should probably waited to answer that because now I'm thrown off.
Starting on day one.
I'm a little thrown off. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go and jump back into it, guys. I apologize. All right, so as you heard, he says, starting on day one, we will implement a rapid series of bold reforms to restore our nation to full prosperity. Preparations are underway to slash massive job killing regulations, eliminating 10 old regulations for every new one. So every regulation that they create, 10 old regulations will be slashed and deleted. And I guess this is how we're going to get into that government efficiency, how we're going to actually get the government working the way that it's supposed to be working. All right. And I think that's absolutely phenomenal. And then we have this this one right here where he says that he is going to consider going after a young lady by the name of Ann Selzer. You all might know who she is. I'm just now being introduced to Ann Selzer. All of this stuff is new to me. News is not something that I really paid attention to. Politics is definitely not anything that I really paid attention to until I started doing YouTube. I mean, doing politics on YouTube, and now I spend a great amount of time looking into it when I'm not on camera, because I like to do my due diligence so I can at least know some of what I'm talking about when I pull up. So thanks again, guys, for being with me today. Let's hear what he has to say about this. And don't forget to hit that like button if you have not already. It says I'm muted. Or I'm not muted. Okay. Here we go.
I see others. I have a few others that I'm doing. I'm going to, as an example, I'm doing this not because I want to. I'm doing this because I feel I have an obligation to. I'm going to be bringing one against the people in Iowa, their newspaper, which had a very, very good pollster who got me right all the time. And then just before the election, she said I was going to lose by 3 or 4 points. And it became the biggest story all over the world because I was going to win Iowa by 20 points. The farmers loved me and I loved the farmers. And it was interesting the way she did it. She brought it down 2 weeks before. She said I was going to only win by 4. That was a big story. But that was good because she brought it down from like 22 points to 4 or whatever the number was. Way up, an easy win. We never even thought to go there. I respect them. I love them. And they understand there's no reason to go there because she brought it. I see.
Now he said he's going to sue Ann Selzer for getting the polling wrong. I don't know if is that petty? That's kind of petty, Trump. In my opinion, I get it. Like, I know they probably had a reason for giving you that misinformation because they wanted you to feel like they weren't in support of you or that the numbers were a bit skewed so you can feel down and your people could feel down and they can feel like, you know what I mean? What's the point of even voting if you're going to barely even lose? But he ended up blowing them out the water. Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. Lisa and Dolores, I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for the love and the prayers. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. But Ann Seltzer, sue ABC first. I mean, sue The View first. I would like to see that. I would like to see Anna Navarro, Sonny Halston, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar. I would like to see them discuss the lawsuit that's coming their way. I would like to see that. That's what I want to see because they earned it 1,000%. You know who else earned it? CNN. They was having a conversation with E. Jean Carroll. And I think what happened on this conversation is something that was covered by Valuetainment. And this lady, is she really saying that Trump is the one that accosted her? Listen to what she says about being raped, about people considering it to be sexy. Like it's something that people fantasize about. Now, if that's what you're into, keep that to yourself. That's one of them things that you go and to like a Diddy party and you want to keep that on a hush so you can act out your fantasies and stuff like that. But I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And don't go anywhere because I want to show y'all something that AOC said about the J6ers and what she thought would happen if they caught her inside of the Capitol. Absolutely ridiculous.
Most people think of rape as being sexy.
What?
No,
Let's
watch him cut. Think of the fantasies.
We're just going to take a quick break.
Quick break.
I don't want to be at work today.
That's my favorite part.
By the way, that was my entire defense.
And they wouldn't let you play it.
I was not allowed to play it.
By the way, this is my favorite part. Look what she says to him. Go ahead, Rob.
We're going to take a quick break.
Watch it. Watch what she
we'll
says.
talk more on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to. She said that to me.
Jesus.
She said that to me. She said she liked talking to me.
Alina, how much of the 83 million is she going to see?
Zero. And then I'm going to sue for attorney's fees.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Oh, yeah.
So she can't go shopping?
No.
You mean she can't take Rachel out shopping?
She can't buy her France? Oh,
Wow,
I watched that. I said, Reid Hoffman, I hope you're watching. DNC, I hope you're watching. This is the person. The person you picked.
Yeah.
I couldn't talk about her cat's name. I couldn't talk about that. Yeah, this.
So they're saying that there's a possibility that the $80 million lawsuit that she won is a possibility that she won't get a dime of it. And she could potentially be sued for lawyer fees. So she's going to come out owing money. If anybody have more information on that, please break that down to me, because why in the world would they give her why would they tell her that she's awarded this if she's never going to get a dime of it? How does that work? And also, I can't say who look like they will be accosted or anything, but I'm not believing her. I'm sorry. I'm just not believing her. I'm really not. All right, AOC. AOC, I want y'all to hear what AOC said, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. AOC is talking about the J6ers, and listen to what she says, bro.
I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah. thought I was.
And that you now understand, having thought about it, is because of your experience.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah, I thought I was.
And that you now understand, having thought about it, is because of your experience.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah, I thought I was.
And that you now understand, having thought about it, is because of your experience.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I didn't think that I was just going.
It's something. Can I ask y'all out? And I mean no disrespect when I say that. Is something wrong with AOC? I'm talking about mentally. Is she okay? Because I used to think she was such a cutie pie. Whenever y'all made fun of her, I was like, don't make fun of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's so cute. Did she really think that those protesters on Jan 6, those insurrectionists on Jan 6, were breaking inside of the Capitol? I'm sorry, were on their Capitol tour, on their tour inside of the Capitol, because we've seen the videos with the officers saying, in this room is, and this office is. Does she actually believe that if they caught her, did AOC really? Also, I'm seeing that there's proof that she wasn't even there. They're saying that she wasn't even on the Capitol grounds. If it's found out that she is not on the Capitol grounds, please send me that information that says that she was not on the Capitol grounds. I promise you, Trump, this need to be one of your next lawsuits right here. Ain't nowhere in the world she said that with a straight face. She really said, I got to hear this one more time. I apologize. I got to hear this one more time. This is nuts.
I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah, I thought I was.
And that you now understand, having thought about it, is because of your experience.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I take women's issues very seriously. And I don't want to poke fun of her. I really don't. Because if that was a fear of hers, then that's a real fear of hers. You know what? Before I get in trouble by YouTube, I'm just going to drop it. I am just going to drop it. Apparently, there was I posted this on Instagram, and a young lady by the name of Michelle Maxwell reposted it on X, and it went crazy because she posted it. But I want y'all to see this right here. People were saying that I was tap dancing for the white man. I was cooning for for Trump. And this is all I said.
I don't know if y'all heard or not, but Trump is getting $15 million from ABC and George Stephanopoulos because they accused him of raping someone. A lot of people decided not to vote for him because they said that he was a convicted rapist. No, he wasn't. That's why ABC got to pay him now. Who else is on ABC? The View. Joy Reid and MSNBC said the same thing. CNN said the same thing. They were all wrong.
And I was considered tap dancing for the white man because I pointed out facts. This is our problem. Facts don't matter if it does not serve your narrative anymore. Oh, but the 15 million ain't nothing compared to the 83 million that he got sued for and he lost from E. Jean Carroll that we're just now hearing that she might not even get a penny from because everything's falling apart. You cannot make this sugar honey iced tea up. All right. So this lady right here, apparently she's Canada's finance minister, Chrystia Freeland, and apparently she has resigned because they decided to put a freeze on truckers' money and finances because they decided to protest Trudeau over COVID policies. So they said, oh, well, since your money is digital and we have access to your digital finance, we have access to your finances, we'll just hit this button and you can no longer get gas. You can no longer get food. You can no longer do anything with your money because we got the power. This is one reason why I am not a huge fan of digital currency. This is one reason why. Because if the government get like them, like Canada, they feel like it's within their power to freeze our money and we can't do anything about it. I don't know if you've seen this before, but check this out. Let me know what you think in the comments.
So you're confirming that accounts have been frozen, both personal and corporate, but you're not releasing the information. And the actual follow-up is, I'm just wondering whether the bank accounts will be targeted of individuals who donated to the Give, Send, Go and the GoFundMe campaigns. Are they considered designated people under the Emergencies Act, meaning that their credit cards could be cut and financial services are targeting them as well?
Okay, so the names of both individuals and entities, as well as crypto wallets, have been shared by the RCMP with financial institutions, and accounts have been frozen, and more accounts will be frozen. Crowdfunding platforms and payment service providers have started the registration process with FinTrack. In terms of the specifics on whose accounts are being frozen, you now have the regulations. The financial service providers have those regulations as well, and they, working with law enforcement, will be making the operational decisions.
Yo, did y'all see what happened? When she was first asked about it, she was laughing. And not only did she say their accounts have been frozen and more accounts will be frozen. They was asking her about their people's accounts being frozen, and she was lying. She was giddy. She couldn't stop herself from laughing. Watch this.
So you're confirming that accounts have been frozen, both personal and corporate, but you're not releasing the information. And the actual
Bruh, look at her. She can't stop laughing.
So you're confirming that accounts have been frozen, both personal and corporate, but you're not releasing the information. And the actual follow-up is, I'm just wondering what.
Yep. So it does look like Trudeau will potentially be a governor. And I'm just saying, it's not looking good for the boy. It's not looking good for him at all. And this chick right here, she just now retired because I'm sorry, resigned because she's in trouble. Their accounts, personal and corporate, have been frozen, and we're going to freeze other accounts as well. And then she's laughing about their accounts being frozen because she's like, we got the final laugh. Man, miss me with that, bro. Miss me with that. These people are damn crazy. These people are crazy. Let me see here. Van, I sent you what you were asking about the AOC thing. Let me see. Hold on one second. Thank you, Angel. I really appreciate it. So Angel always comes through in the clutch. Let me see what you sent me, young lady. Let me see here. Yeah, because let me see here. Let me copy this link. Let's see here. Send this to myself. Paste. Yeah, because I asked you guys if AOC was even in the building when this happened. Hold on one second. So here's some information that that Angel just now sent me about AOC. I asked if she was even in the building. Thank you, Angel, for sending this to me. Let's see what this is about. All right, here we go.
Good afternoon, and welcome to a special edition of the Worth Report for February 3rd, Keeping America Vigilant 2021. Near-death experience. Just kidding. This report is being brought to you a little later than we typically like, but must be reported on to expose the flames Democrats like to fan in front of the American people. AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, has been in the news recently, except on the Worth Report because we try not to post meaningless content, regarding her, quote, near-death experience during the Capitol riots on January 6th. She describes a terrifying event that suggests that she was about to be assassinated by rioters in her office on a video with over 6 million views. AOC said that rioters actually entered her office, forcing her to take refuge inside her bathroom after being told by her legislative director to, quote, hide, hide, run, and hide. She describes a Capitol police officer who came into her office to help, but she was uneasy about him, as if the officer was in on some plot to kill her. First of all, let's just point out that she's not that relevant. Next, reports are coming in that if AOC was in fact in her office as she said when all this occurred, she would have been in the Cannon building, which is close to the Capitol building, but an all-out different building. Okay, so maybe rioters were there too. Negative. According to Nancy Mace, who has an office in the same hall as AOC just 2 doors away, there were never any rioters in their hall, and there was never any physical danger from rioters at any point of the episode. While AOC's building was evacuated for a short time that day due to a suspicious package, her, quote, near-death experience was a farce that the mainstream media inflamed to the American people. What an absolute joke. AOC is one of the biggest drama queens out there, right next to Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. Keep praying, folks. We need God to keep his hands in this country and in our politics now more than ever. Thanks for watching, America. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe.
Yo, she wasn't even in the right building. The building she was in, there was no rioters. The building she was in, there was no protesters. The building she was in, there was no insurrectionists. The building she was in, she was not in jeopardy of being raped. Wow. She was in the same building as Nancy Mace. Wow. Can we confirm this information? Can we confirm that she was in the proper building where she was supposed to be? Or did she take her early lunch and say, you know what, I'm going to go to the Capitol today? I mean, on the day of the protest, was she in the building that she actually works in? Was she there? Or was she in the Capitol? Because from this report right here, she was not in the Capitol. Please don't tell me that she's trying to prop herself up to be important just so she can be in the news. Please don't tell me she's trying to prop herself up to have some story behind her so that when she runs for higher office, it could seem like she's some hero that's underneath her desk, shaking, trembling, and hoping that they don't get in there to get her, because they probably are yelling that, AOC, if we find you, we're going to do some nasty things to your body because you so sassy. Bruh, can we confirm this? This is nuts. This is nuts, man. Let me see. Nancy Mace actually laughed at her when she asked Nancy for running shoes in case they got invaded. They were in the same building. Their building was not being invaded. And she asked Nancy Mace for some running shoes in case it went down in her building. How in the hell are you trying to put yourself in the same space as a Nancy Pelosi, who was in the Capitol, and others who were actually in the Capitol? Wow. Get out of here, bro. So you mean to tell me that you weren't even in the building? But now when you're talking to the people, you're trying to make a Netflix series, because that's where this came from. When you're trying to make a Netflix series, you're trying to get paid for your story. You're trying to set it up so that if I run for president or something like that, then I was a hero. I was one of the people on the grounds. You wasn't in a position to be this right here. Come on now.
I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was.
AOC, wow, I just lost so much respect for you. Van, it's Van. Dan 12:6. And someone said the man clothed in linen who was above the waters of the stream. How long shall it be till the end? Oh, you talking about scripture. That's Dan. Okay. Okay. All right. Dan 12:6. Thank you so much for the super chat stat, and I really appreciate it. Somebody go find AOC and give her a hug, please. Somebody please go find her now. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Okay, this is old new Rocket 49. This is old news to you. This is new news to me. I haven't heard this before. Yes, I have respect for people who are voted into office and they represent a bunch of other people. That's just me. Listen, that's just who I am. All right, I don't know enough about AOC to not respect her. You know what I mean? I see her on her bullhorn and she's fighting for freedom and stuff. And she might be on the wrong side and everything, but she's still fighting, in my opinion. But I didn't know that she was this much of a liar. I didn't know that she was acting just for the cameras. I didn't know that she was trying to prop herself up so she can be more important than she actually is. Poor thing. And then she got the sad face and everything. Come on, baby girl. Look at her face. She like, I gotta look to the side and be sad. What? Come on, AOC. Wow. Wow. It's like her stage crying at the border. Wow. Wow. She got the severe beatdown by Trump, hard loss. Wow. Seems like y'all know a whole lot about AOC that I don't. I'm just now learning, guys. It's absolutely hilarious to me. It's not hilarious that she feels like she was going to be raped, even though she was in the wrong building. She probably wished she was in that building so she can feel that way. And it's sad to say that. And you know what? We're going to edit that part out. This is crazy. She said she hid in the bathroom in a building that was not being protested or nobody was trying to break into. Why are you hiding in the bathroom in a building that's not even the Capitol? Are these buildings connected? Let me ask that question. How far apart are these buildings? Do y'all know? How far apart is the building that her office is and the Capitol? Are they connected in any type of way? This is nuts. She's not even that good of an actress. She's reaching big time. She's still one in her district. The Bronx know her. They love her. They are about a half mile away. No, come on, bro. Look at this. They are about a half a mile away. And there are tunnels that connect. So she thought that they was going to break in the Capitol, take over the Capitol, like in the movie, then come through the tunnel and get her next. Y'all are hilarious, bro. Y'all are hilarious, bro. Wow. AOC spread hate drama queen. Greater than sure glad to see her out. Back behind the bar. Serve alcohol. So she was a bartender before. She had a big come up there because on TikTok, she made tens of millions of dollars on TikTok. So to go from a bartender to making tens of millions of dollars being a politician, now I see why these politicians become politicians. Maybe I need to learn how to point my thumb and promise lies to the American people. Maybe I need to get my bullhorn and go stand on my soapbox. My gracious, man. I got to play this one more time. I know y'all are tired of hearing this, but AOC, bruh, come on now.
I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah. I thought I was.
And that you now understand, having thought about it, is because of your experience.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things.
This makes my day, bro. This made my day. Let me see here. Hold on one second. She didn't know how it even happened. Hold on one second. All right, so I see what you posted, D. I'm about to check this out too. Y'all keep on giving me the stuff. I'm going to check it out. Thank you. All right, so this one right here says, Ocasio-Cortez never claimed. This is a fact check by Ali Swinson, Associated Press. I need y'all to hear this right here, guys. It says, Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, never claimed she was in the main Capitol building, nor did she claim she was face-to-face with a mob of violent rioters. If an Instagram live video about the riots, in an Instagram live video about the riots, she explained that she was in her office in a neighboring building on the Capitol complex, where she experienced a frightening encounter with a Capitol police officer who she said didn't announce himself. So she was afraid of the officer, not the rioters. For you all to know, there's the Capitol Hill complex, she told her Instagram followers. But members of Congress, except for, the speaker and other very, very high-ranking ones, don't actually work in a building with the dome. There's buildings like right next to the dome, and that's where our actual offices are. Ocasio-Cortez's office is across the street from the main Capitol building in the Cannon building, which AP reporters on the scene confirmed was evacuated during the riots. The Cannon building, so they were evacuated during the riots. But she decided to stay in there in the bathroom, hiding in the Cannon building, which AP reporters on the scene confirmed was evacuated during the riots. The Cannon building is also connected to the Capitol building by a series of tunnels, which allow members of Congress to travel between buildings underground. Those tunnels were mentioned in some earlier communications between militia members charged in the insurrection, suggesting rioters planned to use them to attack members of Congress. Woman, if you don't get your ass out of here somewhere, get out of here, bro. You're across the street from the Capitol. They didn't get in there. They weren't even close. And the person that frightened you and startled you was the hero, was the actual police coming to save the day. And you thought that he was about to do something to you? Please make this make sense to me, because right now she's on a Netflix series. It's called Being AOC. I don't know why in the hell she got a story called Being AOC. I guess it's such a bad thing because she almost was accosted inside of a building that wasn't even connected to the cap. Well, was across the street. And after, if they would have taken over the Capitol and they would have come through the tunnels looking for her, who else is here? Is AOC here? Your building was evacuated. You decided to stay in there after asking Nancy Mace for some running shoes, which you didn't need. You're from the Bronx. Why are you so damn startled? That's the thing. She's from the Bronx. She should be used to this. You should be used to a lot of people doing things or going wild. You should be used to this. And you're telling me that while you were at work and things were happening in the bigger building, the Capitol, and your building was evacuated by Capitol Police, that you felt like you were going to be graped? Come on, man. This is wow. This is wow. This is wow. Thank you so much for sharing this with me, D. I appreciate it. This is nuts. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I am missing something. You see, JC was a setup, a false flag. They were all influenced by people related to alphabet agencies in some way. AOC is nuts. She is from Westchester, not the Bronx. That's a big difference, I suppose. She's not even all that with her delusional self, thinking everyone wants her. Yeah, she do think everybody want her. That's crazy. She wasn't even, come on, you wasn't even where the action is. You was trying to act like you was where the action is. Oh my gracious, this is nuts. Now you are getting the picture. Did you know there were 26 FBI agents in the Capitol before and during the peaceful protest? Now, check this out. I don't know how y'all feel about this, but people are saying that the FBI was Trump's FBI at that time. So if there were 26 agents there, they're saying that those 26 agents were Trump's agents. How do y'all feel about that? That's what I'm hearing. This is what's being said on, because after Stephen A posted his video saying, wait a minute, are you kidding me? So you're trying to tell me that what MAGA has been saying this entire time, and CNN has been denying, MSNBC has been denying, everybody has been denying this. It seems like, this is just me, it seems like the conspiracy theorists, the MAGAites, the MAGAmites, the MAGA supporters have been saying these things all along. And it takes for after the election, all this stuff starts coming out. What was this information before the election? Now, after the election, all this stuff is coming out. And now that that information is coming out, people are saying, but I mean, if Trump was the president, then those FBI agents was his agents. So did he say? This is goofy, man. This is goofy. This is so goofy. Here we go. Well, we all know the FBI is corrupt. Why is Christopher Wray stepping down? He's stepping down because he know that Trump is going to get his ass. But even that, people are saying Trump hired Christopher Wray. Trump removed the FBI agent at the time and replaced him with Christopher Wray. And now Christopher Wray is leaving because he don't want to fall to the wrath of Trump. It's always something. It's always something. I'm trying to tell you, I've been paying attention. Like I've been putting all this information in my head so I can keep up. But at the end of the day, it seems more and more goofy each day, man. Each day is goofy as hell. Let me see here. She and Tim Waltz are two of a kind. They want to be important, so they claim to be in places where they were not. Yeah, Tim Waltz. I'm glad that didn't work out. That dude was just a goof troop, bro. She wasn't even there at the Capitol. Yeah, we just now looked at some. Look, go back in the video. We were just now checking out some stuff. Angel gave me some information. D gave me some information. AOC was not even in the building, and she claims in her new Netflix series that they got called Being AOC. Here it is right here, and I'm gonna just play a little bit of it because this right here is absolutely freaking hilarious to me. It's nuts to me. I gotta play it one more time, guys. I hope y'all don't feel bad about it, but this is nuts, man.
I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be.
Now, the thing that I have an issue with is why did the CNN host, I forgot, Dana Bash. Is that Dana Bash? How come Dana Bash went there immediately? It sounds to me like it sounds to me like it's a damn script. It sounds like she told you, she said this part, and when I say this part, you're supposed to say your part. Like we both got our lines. I thought more was going to happen to me than just being unalived. It sounds to me like you're saying that you thought you were going to be. Come on, Dana Bash. Really? It didn't sound to me that way.
I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah, I thought I was.
In the building across the street where there were no rioters. By the Capitol Police that came there to check and do a final sweep to make sure that everybody was evacuated. Everybody was evacuated from your building. There was a Capitol Police that was doing final sweeps. You seen the Capitol Police and you thought, it's finally about to happen. Lord, don't let this happen to me. Lord, don't let this happen to me. Why are you so damn dramatic? You didn't sell it right. Yeah. I'm not convinced. And why did Dana Bash play along? So scary. You would have heard Liberty Government, you fear me. This is crazy, bro. She thought she was going to be raped. Lie after lie after lie. Dana Bash's husband is in the CIA. I heard that before. I actually heard that before. I don't know, man. AOC, you just now made my day, man. You just now made my day. It's unfortunate that people gotta lie in order to get support, but this is how she feels. Like she really wants this right here. Shoemaker, I believe you're absolutely correct. She wanted sympathy. She want ratings. And so did Dana Bash. From what I'm hearing from you right now, if I'm correct, woman to woman, because I believe I'm picking up what you're putting down. I believe I'm correct in the vibes that you're sending over this way. If I'm correct, you're saying that you thought that you were about to be. Woman, kick rocks in your damn socks. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. If you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, my name is Van, and now we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up. And if any of you are considering being a content creator, I have a course that I created. Yes, little old me, I created. And a few people have been getting it and joining our private Facebook group and in our daily calls and everything. And they are working toward their goal of content creation. Go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think. It's not the greatest course. It's my first. Okay. It's my first. Love y'all, man. Merry Christmas to you all. Not happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Also, for anybody who have prayed for me and my family, also know that I pray for you as well. Every single day I pray for people that have everyone, all of my supporters, but I also specifically pray for anyone who have me and my family's best interests at heart. I pray that you have an amazing day, rest of the week and rest of the year. All right. And I pray that your loved ones are okay, healthy, and doing well. See y'all on the next live stream, man. Thank y'all so much for having fun with me and for all the people who submitted super chats, participated in the chat, all of my blues who help out. Y'all are absolutely dope. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I'll see you next time. And don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms so we can give people hell that continue to make up stories just so they can remain relevant. AOC. Later, guys. Peace.